Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and others. We are back with Tier 1 Round 5 in Silverstone. I'll be your commentator this evening. Joined in the commentary box is Miku, who I suspect is having a bit of technical difficulties right now. But we are heading into this Silverstone race, and it's going to be a good one. Looks like we've got a full grid. We've got F1 Lime making a return after having not raced for a year. He had some difficulties with his brake pedal. And when we were talking last night, I said, why not just rebind it to the clutch pedal? And he said, wow, that's a pretty good idea. And here we are. He is a reserve driver for the Tier 1, though, so it'll be interesting to see what he can do qualification time-wise, as well as how he does in the race itself. I'm hoping the racing's not going to be quite as chaotic as yesterday's Tier 2 Canada race. That was, yeah, lots of action, and personally, not a fan of that race yesterday. I got taken out in the first lap. It was a bit of a racing incident. Good evening, Ultra Titan and F1 Lime. Welcome to the chat. Appreciate the support. Who's going to be the first to leave the pits? I know F1 Lime said he really wanted me to get his out lap and his hot lap. And he is the first out, so we'll stick with him. You know, first is best, right? I'm going to be quite interested to see what it's going to be like for F1 Lime. Heel scones heel. Oi, calm down. So we've got F1 Lime on his first lap out in the Tier 1. He is a reserve driver in the McLaren this evening. I am meant to have a co-commentator. I'm not sure what's happened to Miku. Just kind of went quiet and has not been back. Shoot. My apologies for the pause menu, ladies and gentlemen. Just going to quickly see. I suspect that's not going to work. Oh well. We will simply stick with the race. I'll keep the face cam on for now. A few people said they enjoyed it. Yeah. I'm hoping F1 Lime does well. I've got big things, hoping for big things from him. I'd like to see him finish in the top 10 at the very least. You know, it'll be good to see how he does quali pace-wise once he gets around these last few corners. I will say this, though. He seems to be keeping it pretty tidy, but we'll see if that changes once he gets a bit of pace on him. A few people opting for the Inters. Interesting. So we'll go to that camera for a bit. And, yeah. He is looking quite tidy through there. Looking very tidy, is able to keep it all under control. Put that lap data on just so we can see a few things, and we'll put the telemetry off for now. He is looking pretty good. Does have a car behind him. An Alpine by the looks of it. Hello, the #1 Star fan is back in chat. Maxim Joachim giving a shout out, his favorite driver, Star, after the abysmal event that was Monaco last week. But F1 Lime now still looking very good. He's keeping that quite tidy. The time's not quite there yet, but a 128 is probably still quite a bit better than what I can manage. Let's have a look at some of the other drivers now. Let's see what Michael Louis is up to in the Haas this evening. He is a Tier 2 driver, so a Tier 1 reserve. I would like to see him do quite well because he is a close personal friend. And I suppose we'll try and... hopefully that works. Well, my keybinds are completely shite. Love to see it. So we'll get rid of the face cam for the time being. And I will leave you with the racing prowess of Michael Louis. You know, Silverstone is his favorite track by a country mile. As he has been there in person, he told me that was the reason for it. And I've seen him in a few other leagues do exceptionally well on this track. Not always in quali, but for sure he's got the race pace. I expect him to do fairly well this evening as well. So that 127.7 puts Michael in P9. F1 Lime does have his work cut out for him here, as he is 2/10 behind BRL Ritzy. I'm hoping that we have a nice clean race this evening. No dirty tactics, crashing, and disqualifications this time round. Yes, I was going to open up the championship standings and have a little bit of a talk about that while you watch the cars go around. Cookie is comfortably in pole, 4/10 ahead of, well, now Rio. Rio does put down a pretty good time there. We'll check in with Ultra Titan, who has set a 127.05. Which is not a bad time. Cookie still holding on to that P1 spot as Ice Cream comes a little bit closer than Rio and Arrow did. As we, let's just have a little look at the standings. Currently in first place with a marginal 6-point lead is WHF Gordon, 6 points ahead of Cookie in second place. Gabe Brooms, a massive 26 points behind Cookie with 42 points. Then you've got Kevin Kell with 41, Ollie with 38, Rio with 37, Arrow with 36. And pretty much everybody else in the mid to low 20s or less than. The real battle this evening is going to be taking place, I would say, between Gordon and Cookie, with only 6 points separating the two. If anybody is able to get a hold of Miku, and let him know that I can't hear him talking.
Hang on a minute. Oh, I've just turned it off, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, man, I've been talking to myself the whole time. And I really do try to sort of play off of the co-commentary, and it's really hard to do when you're just talking to yourself. You feel like you got schizophrenia.
Like I've just been I think I'm schizophrenic now. Hello, test.
Ooh, quite staticky.
Right. Oh god, Oh, here we are.
Just change your volume a
Hang on a
little.
minute.
Let's check in with Arrow. Does look to be doing a fairly decent lap. Is that a hot lap? It is a hot lap. Got a bit of legs on him. Hoping to get ahead of Rio. He is less than half a tenth behind. Never mind. As Rio puts a 126.141 down. Cookie's still holding on to that pole start with a 126.13. The Red Bull boys out for blood this evening. Is it enough? Not quite enough, but still an improvement for Arrow. 126.3 puts him 2/10 behind Rio and Cookie. Ice Cream is going to be in P4. F1 Lime still 2/10 behind FRC Luxury. He's got his work cut out for him there. Currently sits in the pit. Could we see him make another attempt? It looks like there is a McLaren coming out. Is that the McLaren of F1 Lime or Ice Cream? It is going to be F1 Lime on an outlap. Hoping that he can do something a little bit quicker than he has done. WHF Gordon taking that P3 away from Arrow. Setting a 126.297. Just half a tenth quicker than Arrow. But the real fight this evening is definitely between Cookie and Gordon, with only 6 points separating them in the championship. I've got high hopes for F1 Lime. I'm wanting him to do well. Yes, I can hear you, Mika.
Finally, Jesus Christ. Anywho, who's on a lap?
F1 Lime's on an outlap currently. I don't know why Cookie's still out. I think he's going to be pretty safe with a 126.1. Never mind, Star comes in with a 126.04.
Yeah, very good lap from him. The Mercedes looking very tight right now. I think, yeah, Gordon, who's currently the championship leader in P4, he could be a contender for the pole. To the Red Bulls as well, they're looking very good for pole as well. But setting both very strong lap times, and Star just knocking off Cookie off that pole spot though. With a 26 flat.
I mean, he came out of nowhere. You know, he does have, there he is, Maxim Joachim in the chat. Star's #1 fan. My favorite in P1. ... For now.
Yeah, anyway, Michael Lewis on a lap. He's currently second to last. No, not second to last, B16, sorry. Don't know what happened there. Anyway, we're looking very neat and tidy through the first couple corners. How would you fare in Sector 1? That's question line right now.
Well,
1/10 thought, coming into the long twisting left-hander, then sweeping into a sweeping right-hander. Coming down the old pit straight. These are critical corners, one might say. Coming down one of the fastest corners in F1 history, Cox Corner. Very historic corner. This will be the first corner, actually. Now, into another fast couple corners. Very, very fast. Again, one of the fastest corners in F1 history. he's actually in sector 2, 3 tenths up. Wow. He's still got a bit of battery left though. On 20%. And as Cookie goes and pole by 3 tenths, 25.7. Wow. Anyway, Michael Lewis about to cross the line. Bit of a snap. I don't think that will affect him though much. And stays P15.
I think the entertaining bit is going to be in the first 6 drivers because there's so little separating them. Well, actually, you could probably throw ice cream in the mix there as well. I mean, Cookie's a bit of an outlier though. Like, that is an outlandishly fast time. You know, I thought Star was doing well, getting a 1:26.04, and then Cookie was like, "No, not for you, mate. I'm starting P1." Could we see, is Rio on a hot lap?
No, is he?
Might be. Yeah, he's burning battery. He's got to be on a hot lap. Yeah, he's on a hot lap.
Here he comes then, down Cop's corner.
He's carrying quite a bit of speed there.
Flags.
So this section of the track, is this called Maggots and Beckets?
Yeah.
I'm learning.
Comes across sector 2, 1 tenth down though, and that's luxury, retires from the session. I don't think you're allowed to in the Prime 1 track.
He is making the most of that battery.
Cookie's confident enough to retire.
I could have sworn I just saw a Haas go off the track in the distance.
Yeah, that was Michael getting out the way.
Retired from session.
He's retired.
I
think he's eaten all of his tyres. Anywho, we're now reaching the end of quali. And as Lime on a hot lap right now, is he 7 tenths down, or is that just for the previous lap? Lifts a bit. Oof. Almost invalidated in Cop's corner.
Is he on a hot lap? Yeah, is he? Yeah, he is.
He is. How are they doing second 2?
No, he's
not
a second and a bit off. Surely he's got to abort that, right?
No. Yeah. Anyway, the car ahead of him though, literally 3 tenths short at exiting sector 1. His lap looks very neat and tidy. We'll miss the apex a bit though in the long sweeping right-hander, which I don't know the name of. Anyway, heading down the old pit straight. Who's up behind him? It's Ghosted. Anyway, yeah, still looking very neat and tidy.
He's playing it very safe. He doesn't seem to be pushing it that much. Or is he not running much wings? He doesn't seem to have the grip that other drivers do.
Yeah, I've just seen Blipsy go absolutely miles off. I think Ghosty might run into him at the end of this lap because he is gaining quite much, especially after that mistake in Magnussen Beckett's. But I don't think he will, as Ritchie now comes to the final chicane of the track. Ooh, bit of...
Fly Raptor has decided he's not going to give it another attempt. And Ritzy setting a 1:27.4, still his best time, just behind his teammate Michael Louis, who of course is already retired session with two and a bit minutes left. Just shy of 3 minutes left, really.
Yeah, Gordon coming on a lap right now. He's almost a 10th down. Oh no! Oh, wait, what on earth? Sorry, just EA being silly billies. And I don't think Gordon will improve on this lap. Still 70 milliseconds down on his personal best. I don't think he, just lost the rear end at his, oh no, what on earth? Anyway, yeah, Gordon he's fumbled his lap. Anyway, the pole of his teammate though, Rio Harris, almost half a tenth up. Coming into step 2, now 1/10 up. Wow. This could be good enough for pole. Oh no, it wouldn't. Wouldn't it? No, it wouldn't.
He'd need to find at least another 3/10 to make it onto pole.
It could be good enough to be star though, coming into the final chicane.
Potentially, I think it's going to be a close one. Is it enough?
Oh
No, but
no,
ice
ice
cream
cream
out of
has to go.
nowhere.
5 tenth improvement. And the only car that's not a lot, qualifying's over, that's done. Cookie on pole.
I retired in the pits, didn't have enough time for another lap. Ah, that's fair enough, Mike. I hope you do well in the race. You're starting P15, your teammate in P16. Should be an interesting one. For anybody still watching the stream, don't forget not to ready up. Zampa saying unlucky for yesterday. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still pissed off about that, Zampa. Not that you had anything to do with it, just that I'd practiced Canada. And I died in the first lap. It's never fun. Never fun. Back to the face cam as we are between quali and the race. Who's your favorites to win this evening, Miku? Or Will?
I have no clue with any of the drivers is, but I think it's going to be ice cream. He is awfully quick.
I am feeling I'd like to see Gordon finish ahead of Cookie just to see the drivers standing change a little bit. Obviously, I'm rooting for Michael Louis and F1 Lime, but quali pace is not always the same as race pace. You know, anything can happen in a race: safety cars, rain, disconnections, dive bombing, Zampin, Canada knocking everybody out, building up a hell of a lot of penalties.
He's just been given a restart, I think. Yeah, F1 line,
Oh,
Red Bull
and we're on the
early.
countdown.
It's a restart.
Restart, are you sure?
Yeah. Yeah, look.
Somebody readied up
I
too
just,
soon, right?
yeah, it was the line. Oh my god.
Absolute scenes! It's chaos! They're dive bombing the barriers! Oh my god! Cookie's missing a wing! He's ghosted, the Williams flies by! Oh my god, scenes! 6 drivers out already! 7, 8!
Oh, crikey, man. Did they say in the drivers chat on Discord that it would be a restart? They're alive. I think it's not.
What's
I
happening?
think everyone's now. Oh, I've been disconnected.
Do. Driver chat. What's happening? What's happening? Blame the guy who readied up early. Someone readied up in 0.001 seconds, says ice cream. So yeah, it's gonna be a restart, and this I believe the same thing happened last week and yesterday. So
Oh dear.
through goes Hamilton, says Mike. There was no through goes Hamilton moment, unfortunately. sorry, no, I had the right one, didn't I? Yeah, there we go. Well, yeah. So somebody had rennied up way too quickly. And obviously, because we like to have a bit of a break in between quali and the race, uh, that's not ideal. So we've opted to go for a restart. Can you change the grid?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. Interesting. Good quality though. A lot of good times from several drivers. F1 Lime was looking a little bit rough, but not the slowest on the grid though. So something to take away from that. Hopefully, that's not going to be foreshadowing what's going to happen in the race. You know, kind of like the old Final Destination movies, because we saw 8 drivers out in the first few seconds.
I think we are rating on 2 drivers. So, yeah.
Well, we're still missing one more driver.
There we are, full grid.
Bingo. So we'll be loading in. Ooh, Mike needs an invite. Oh, but wait, what? I thought,
Yeah, that was just me.
yeah, everybody is in. We've got a full grid, I think. No, we're missing a McLaren. Who was the other McLaren? Oh, it was ice cream. How could I forget ice cream? P2. Ooh. My apologies for yawning. It's not a reflection of how interesting the race is. Just a bit tired today. Let's see. Lanky One says, think 27 flat is my best in a quali on this game. I mean, that's a bit off of Cookie's pace. He was like 125.7. But, you know, the Lanky One does have a good bit of race pace. You know, he's definitely a name to look out for. I wonder if they're not even going to bother going like ready up now until everybody's actually ready, because they know that somebody's going to ready up as soon as the race like gets to the starting grid. Ooh, anybody watching and can hear me, don't forget to load your setups in the race.
Yeah, do that, or you will be slow.
Yeah, don't forget to load your setup. Mike, I know you had a race like that already a couple of weeks back where you forgot to load your setup after the sprint race. So don't forget to load your setups, ladies and gentlemen. Which one was the be right back? I want to say it was And with the magic of television, I'm back and I don't have a hoodie on. Ooh. Because it's heating up in my room. I suspect that might be why I was yawning. I was getting a bit warm, potentially. As we count down, heading into the race, unsure if we will be having a pause before we're lights out and ready to go. Once again, anybody listening to the stream, and if you are driving, don't forget to load your setups. Yum.
Right.
Starts in 23 seconds. OTL X Ezzy saying Ultra Titan for the win. Miko, are you also waiting for players?
Yeah. Okay.
I wonder if that fast ready up is somebody just trying to be sneaky. Ezzy says, Ultra Titan, don't forget the Ezzy Wiggle. Hopefully we get to see what that is. We're just waiting on the grid so everyone can be ready. Yeah. Ultra Titan, do you know if the restart was because somebody readied up too quickly? Because I know in most leagues it's a bit of an issue with people readying up immediately after qualifying. Even though most leagues like to have that sort of 5-minute break.
Right. Here we go, indeed.
The Ezzy Wiggle was a legendary defensive move. Hopefully we see it in action. I'm readied up early before. Oh, no. New kid on the block, readied up early. Alright, we're back to face cam. We got bored of not having it. You can look at my ugly mug and my glorious beard some more. Mwahaha. Did you, Mika, did you manage to see the weather report? Oh, here we go.
No, I did not. Anywho, 5 light, and away we go. Can Cookie keep his lead off? I think he will be able to. A couple of cars will go to the left. Star versus Real Harris, who will come out on top. I think it'll be Harris. A couple of cars from the back. Now that is 2 cars in the back. The first one Alpine and a half. That is Forward Journey and Vitsi. And already a VSC.
Oh my goodness, Forward Journey out already.
Oh dear.
Virtual safety car in lap 1. I'm not going to lie to you, it is looking a lot like Canada already.
Yeah.
We see lap data. Don't need that. So WHF Gordon has already managed to take 2 places. Rio's fallen down 1, as has Goat Ghosty. Michael Louis gained 2 and Supply Raptors gained 5. Obviously, forward journey, really unfortunate for him.
Yeah, I got collected by the hatch into the wall.
That is so unfortunate. On the race start, it's always better to just leave that little bit of extra room. Extra Gamer Streams in the chat. What's up, man? How are you doing this evening?
Oh yeah, for doing the session. And I think we're about to go racing soon, and as we do, and here comes Gordon down the inside of the Harris, not even waiting. He's just gonna go for it. He's to the inside, and
Oh
he
my
gets
goodness,
by.
it's giving Hamilton and Max Verstappen vibes on that corner.
Yeah, Gordon up into 4th place. Next on this list, his teammate Star. Speaking of which, Ice Cream putting the pressure on Cookie a lot, basically pushing him across the track. That's what the RS though.
Oh, there we go. And Cookie takes the pole.
Inside, and he gets it done before the braking zone. Very good move, and McLaren now in the lead.
Extra Gamer says, doing good. However, how the hell is there a safety car out already? We were asking the exact same thing. I believe Forward Journey hit the wall just off the start. And we were comparing it to yesterday's Canada race, which that was absolute carnage. Ice Cream looking really comfortable in P1 there. Cookie right on his tail, only 3/10 behind, with Star less than half a second to Cookie, with his teammate WHF Gordon just behind him. We want to see Gordon get ahead of Star and Cookie to possibly get the extra points and change the driver standings. Michael Louis sitting comfortably in 14th. Let's check in and see how F1 Lime is doing. A bit of a gap there, potentially holding up Mallard, Luxury, and definitely not Ritzy, but potentially holding up Mallard and Luxury. This is his first race back after a year of not racing, so probably going to see F1 Lime potentially fall behind a little bit in the coming laps. What's going on with Ritzy? Why is he so far behind?
He pitted. Anyway, Cookie now back in the lead. I've just seen him get by Ice Cream there in a process of just swapping positions. But Star now applying the pressure on. He's going to try and dare a move in the crop. I don't think he will. He will think better of it. And yeah, he just wasn't. The gap just wasn't there.
He is carrying quite a bit of speed there, but Ice Cream right on his tail coming to Maggots and Beckett's.
Yeah. I'm just looking at the tires right now. Obviously, Ice Cream and the two Mercedes both on softs. I think they will be quicker for the opening couple laps. But two of the Red Bulls on mediums as well, so they could maybe be on the same strategy, just like Mercedes are.
You know, it's difficult to say for sure, but if Cookie can hold them off on those mediums, I mean, he's still setting fastest laps, so like he's not struggling at all. But we will see the tires on those softs probably die off in the next 2 or 3 laps. Ice Cream's going to want to try and get back ahead, possibly on the next DRS zone. He does have the proximity. Could even see Star try and make a cheeky move. Rio Harris has Mercedes and the McLaren and a really nice looking Red Bull sandwich.
Yeah, Ice Cream. I think there was minor contact. It looked like Ice Cream was gonna load Cookie up, but somehow they're still on track. But here they go. if I was gonna make a move, no, he doesn't. Oh my! I thought he was gonna go for it then.
See, I
That would have
feel
been
like
very
Ice Cream's
tempting.
carrying a bit more speed on this section.
Yeah, Cookie and Ice Cream charging their battery up for this very long straight now. Could Ice Cream try and get ahead? He's looking to the
He's got
left,
the
and you
legs
think he's
for it.
gonna go to the left.
And we got a
I
position
don't think
change. Gordon
he's
getting ahead of Star. Is he going to try and get ahead of Cookie as well? No, he's going to slot nicely in behind. Cookie getting aggressive on the rear of Ice Cream.
Yeah, very good moves there. I'm gonna have a new top three: Gordon, Cookie, and Ice Cream. I should now enter lap 5 of this race. So yeah, I think two of the Mercedes looking very pacey. Here comes Gordon though, around the outside. Oof, Cookie closed him off though. Anyway, back at the back of the field. Um, let's have a look at Aero, the two Ferraris.
Let's have a look. What is Arrow up to? He seems to be sitting comfortably in that P7 spot, not trying to get into any kind of trouble, keeping some good distance to the Sauber in front as the Sauber makes a mistake. Potentially a gap for Arrow? No, but he does close it off a little bit. I think he's going to try and just kind of play it safe, not wanting to really get in the mix there.
Quite a big train though. 15 cars all connected to each other. Wow.
All within DRS timing. It is. You'd love to see it.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to take a screenshot of that. Anyway, Board, I think he's trying to go. Ooh, yellow flags.
Oh, F1 Lime. Something's happened with F1 Lime. He's fallen back a little bit.
I think he took a trip to the grass. Anyway, Gordon to the outside. He gets close up again. It's in for a late apex though to try and get a better run.
Are we going to see a battery dump from Gordon on the straight? He is right up Cookie's bum there. You can basically taste the exhaust fumes through the screen. He was so close.
Yeah, Cookie recharged his battery and so is Gordon.
Ice Cream's got...
Look how close top 3 are. Top 4 actually, top 5.
Ice Cream's got loads of battery. Cookie and Gordon, not as much. Scar on 90%. Could we see him make a move on the next DRS?
Maybe, maybe not. But yeah, Arrow has moved up into P6, and look how close he is to the pass.
I think he's going to get ahead of Rio here.
He might do.
Does he have the battery for it? They're both pretty similar.
He looked for a gap. The gap wasn't there. I think he's going to try again in this next straight, I think. Harris recharged his battery. Oh my god, big contact you there.
Whoa, Arrow is so close. He doesn't seem to have the straight line speed though.
Yeah, they all lost DRS. Anyway,
Cookie gets ahead.
Into the lead. Very, very nice. Here comes View Harris though to the inside. I think Spare has it though. Stays in P5.
You know, with such close proximity, we could even see a through goes Hamilton type situation.
Yeah.
I would love to see that. That would be a clip for the ages.
Yeah.
Oh, did Gordon just get damage? No, but front wings look alright.
Yeah, Arrow still putting the pressure on View Harris. I don't know how long it would take for Harris to make a mistake and eventually crack, but he's looking really strong right now. Arrow backs up a bit. The gap now around 3/10. All looking very dry. Big DRS train means no actual moves. But we could see some race action for P11 between Ultra Titan and the lanky one.
As we go on board with the lanky one now. Hot on the heels of Ultra Titan. Could we potentially see the Ezzy Wiggle, I think it was called?
1 minute, sorry, my thumb's not shiny. Just quickly grab the charger.
No worries. Let's take another look at the front of the field. Ice Cream still heading up the pack with Cookie hot on his tail. Ooh, ooh, big contact there between, I think it was Star or Gordon. Gordon falls back to P6. I hope that's not damaged anything on him. That looked pretty big. He might have just lost the back end a bit on the curb. Oh, that something flew off somebody's car there. Who was that? Somebody's got damage. I definitely saw a chunk fly off. It's the Ferrari of Ollie. Appears to be missing his end plate on the front wing.
Oh no.
Indeed, that's going to throw off his race a little bit now. As we potentially see Nenchev try and make a move on the next tight corner.
Yeah, no. I've just looked away for a second. I've seen Gordon drop down to P6, and Ollie lose a piece of his wing, which is not good. I've seen Ghosty, trying to press one. I think he'll get held up there in the next couple of corners. These corners were very good for downforce. People like Arrow, who get very nice wing shot, still behind Harris, obviously moving up into P6 after the major contact. But here he goes, and he's going to make a move too far behind. But behind him is now Ghosty, moves up into P6 after overtaking Gordon in P7.
You know, it is quite upsetting. You know, Gordon was doing so well until... Oh, bit of contact, bit of argy-bargy happening between Gordon. He really wants that P6 spot back. I imagine Ghosty not going to be too happy about that.
Yeah, Barty's very past, and now the Williams.
Ooh. Williams taking a brave dive on the inside there from Nenchev.
Yeah, here he goes there. Here comes Ollie though, on the sneak attack. Is he going to try and barge this very fast as well? No, he doesn't, and the order stays the same.
Ooh, bit of a position change to be expected. Ice Cream losing P1 to Cookie in that DRS zone. He simply couldn't defend. Had the battery for it. Interesting that he didn't dump. He was almost on 100% battery.
Yeah, anyway, side by side, almost going side by side with Cox corner. Roskary getting past Ollie with the obviously broken from the ring.
Yeah, I think Ollie is going to be hoping for a safety car of some description.
Yeah, definitely. Ice Cream though, still in P2, but Star is from the faster one and can he move up into P2? Here he goes. No, that's got the straight line speed. Even with Ice Cream recharged, he's still dropping back.
I think Cookie's just got a setup that just works better for their straight line speed. He did dump all his battery there, though. He went all the way down to like 15%.
Oh my god, this charge is so bad.
First pit stop of the day. Who's pitted? Kevin Cal?
No, nobody else.
Tires. So we've had a few people in the pits at the back. Kevin Cal and Supply Raptor, by the looks of it, have pitted. Kevin Cal going on to mediums. Be interesting to see if he can get 16 laps out of those as Ice Cream takes his rightful position at the top of the grid. Cookie not going down without a fight, though.
They can stop it because they're side by side. Who's got the corner? Who's going to get the better? Ice Cream does. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Star looking to try and get a cheeky move on the outside. Goes wide. Rio Harris competing for that P3 spot now. Is able to get it. Star falling back slightly. The four of them now in a bit of a battle with the McLaren taking the lead. Both Red Bulls in the middle.
Ooh. Bit of contact between Arrow and Star. Only losing the rear end, but now it's going to go around the outside and get it done before even remotely close to the breaking point. Arrow now back into the P4. When still contact as well, that's Cookie. That's Ice Cream.
Ooh, Arrow with a big move on the inside.
Arrow. Big send. He's going to get the switch back. No, he doesn't. He gets a bit oversteer, which prevents him from even got into third position.
And Star looking to say 10 laps is all I can get out of these softs in the pit. Manages to pick up a pit lane penalty for his efforts. Arrow sitting comfortably now in P4. Ice Cream fighting for his life in P1 on those old softs.
That's not very good for this position right now. We'll lose
Not
him
really
a lot.
defending much there. Ooh. Beautiful line on the outside from Ice Cream as he's got those two Red Bulls, a Mercedes, a Ferrari, and a Sauber all breathing down his neck.
Here comes Arrow though. He's pushing Harris across the line.
I would love to see Arrow get a podium today. I can't lie about that. He definitely deserves it, I think.
Yeah, anyway, looking at the top 5, still all very contested. Top 6, I'd even say. Goes to this side it's been behind. Just really watching all happen. And I somebody did some stuff since, he's gone off. Well, it's quite a dangerous position to park the car there, mate. And here
Cookie
comes
getting into the pits now. Lucky not to pick himself up a penalty like Star did.
Anyway, our leader on the pit lane, Ice Cream in the pit, but for what tyre? We shall
I
find
imagine
out.
he'll go on the hards.
Medium. It's a mediums, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, mediums. He's gone for the mediums.
Anyway, the top 3 now all on medium, with Gordon closely behind her. Arrow now from P3, I didn't really notice that. There comes Ghosty though, down the inside of Gordon, gets past the championship leader and moves up into 4th, but he's gonna fight it back. You know, actually inside and he shunts him up, I think, a bit. Really.
Gordon must be struggling on those 11-lap old soft tires. How he's not completely just
Ooh, Ghosty.
dead. Go for track limits. That gives Gordon a little bit of breathing room in P4 if he can maintain. We've got a yellow flag for some reason. Unsure of what's happened.
Yeah. Anywho, Ghosty now comes the championship leader again. Now the P4. Next was less Arrow. Is never gonna pit? No, they don't. But Gordon does. I think he's realised that he is quite literally struggling, and goes to pits. And it's now the Red Bull 1-2.
Yeah, with the Ferrari just behind them, I'd like to see Arrow get a little bit more aggressive. He doesn't have much battery to try and make a move here. He's sitting on 20%. He's going to have to recharge as both, well, not both Red Bulls, but Cookie's battery's looking a little low, and Rio's looking pretty healthy at 70. Could see him make a move on Cookie here, unless they're trying to play a team game for the constructors.
Yeah, I've seen in the background, he's got past Gordon. He has a really undercut style though, but he is within the RS range. So that could get very spicy for the next P1, I think, that's it right now.
Nenchev is ghosted. Has he potentially left the session? Does he need an invite
Yeah,
back?
he's got connected. Yeah, Star gets Bayern, I think. That the RS going to help Star to stay ahead of Ice Cream.
Miku, can you send an invite to Nenchev, please?
I don't think I have him added. Oh. Okay? No, that's happened. No, I don't think I have him.
Can you send him a friend request?
I'm trying to.
I don't think I have him added either.
Oh no.
Oh, I do. There we go. Invite sent. There we go. Invite sent. Sorry about that.
P11. Anyway, Ollie in P7 has just came from the pit for a new front wing and a new set of tyres. Onto the soft he goes.
He's going to be a lot happier. He's done well to make that wing work as long as it has. Ritzy picking up a 3-second time penalty. Oh, the Saubers and the Ferrari still on the heels of the two Red Bulls. As we see Ice Cream fighting his way through the pack a little bit there. making his way up to P8, getting ahead of Star. Gordon's sitting in P11. He's going to really want to try his best and get back in front. Obviously, a lot of these middle cars have not had their pit stop yet.
Yeah, the top 7, not has currently not got a pit stop in their pocket. Anyway, changed the lead. The 2 Red Bull swap around. There's now Cookie who's in the lead, not Leo Harris. So I think there's some pit stops now then. Yes, we do. Aero and I think
Harris. Rio Harris. Where? Was it Rio Harris?
Cookie
It was
and
Cookie.
ARO go into the pit lane, but for what tire?
It's got to be softs.
Oh my god. I think they're both going to go in softs. Yeah, they do. That's 2 people leave the session. That was not good. Another car in the pit lane, that is Ultra Titan and F1 Mallard. So, yeah, back on the lead. Sauber 2-3 right now. That is not something you see every day.
That's only for
anyway.
now, though. Those top 3 still need to pit.
Cross do this next, I think.
So depending on how their pit stop goes, Ice Cream could still be taking pole unless Star has something to say about that. Lovely little battle going on between these two here, though.
Yeah, Star blasting by the plank out of Ice Cream. Very good move. Planned it very well.
Can you invite Crosscree? Have you got him on your friends list?
No, I don't think I do.
Invite sent, mate.
Yeah, our leader goes to the pit lane, and we now have a new leader. Ghosty and the Sauber. In this now going to be a Sauber 1-2. That is definitely something you don't see every day.
Crosscree is ghosted. Hopefully he makes it back into the session, and Nenchev needs another invite.
Yeah, we have this now onto the soft compound tire. I think his teammate undercuts him quite easily. And it's now out in P7. But is Gordon gonna get ahead of him? No, thinks better of it and stays in P8 for now.
Nenchev, you should be able to join. For some reason it said you weren't online.
Anyway, yeah, Crosscurse now reached on the session, which is quite nice. I think I'd be quite pleased for Novelli in P2. So, yeah, I think I've got past Star again. Yeah, we'll go there.
Star does have that 10-second pit lane penalty, though.
Yeah, the Star put in P16. Okay. Wow.
And Ghost, he has a 3-second. But he has managed to get a 10-second gap between him and his teammate.
Yeah, Star could always get a lead though, because there are glitches in this game where you do get a undeserved penalty. Anyway, Sauber going in the lead by an absolute mile, but they have yet to hit. And Nice Country is now rejoined in his current form, and he's no longer an AI. Oh wow, and which moves it as well. That is not good, but yeah, 11 seconds in the lead. It'd be like P10 or something. No, P8, sorry.
Ice Cream taking back P3 from Star. Still a bit of a battle going on with them. Cookie taking up the rear now. Possibly looking to get past Star. How's Gordon doing? He was one of the front runners, now trailing behind Rio Harris. Arrow on the softs. He needs to close that gap to Cookie to get the DRS. For some reason, the AI
Yeah,
is not
I'll
letting.
invite. I think I can invite cross-going.
Yeah, for some reason, Nenchev is saying in the chat that it's not letting him take control of his car. So I'm wondering if Crossgree is having the same issue.
No, he just keeps on disconnecting.
You use battery on
Uh,
tires. Wonders for
yeah,
him.
and cross-going. An AI car don't taking the lead over me. So yeah, wow, we invited cross-going back into the lobby. Stan having the net lead. Ooh, it's gonna
Oh,
be
we've got
Raptor.
Supply Raptor appears to have crashed.
Oh no. It's on the pit lane. I think it's from the pit lane.
Is this going to be a safety car though? That is the
Don't think
question.
so. It'll be in the pit lane, I think.
It does appear to
Anyway,
be in the pit lane.
so yeah, the top four, all going second. I think our team's very similar. West Mallard gets a 3 second time penalty for multiple warnings, probably to track limit. And it's Ice Cream now takes the lead of a AI car of the Sauber Cosgrave. Who now goes into P4 now. The top three now: Ice Cream, Cookie, and Star. And now we have 8 laps for an epic battle of the lead in the Silverstone Grand Prix. Hmm?
Well, Arrow making moves, getting past the
6 laps.
AI, now sets his sights on the back end of Star. Cookie trying to claim that P1 position back from Ice Cream. He is on the softs. I believe they're in 4 laps old, so probably see those die off a bit quicker than the mediums. Ultra Titan picking up another penalty. We've got 2 DNFs, which is a lot better than yesterday's Canada race. I'm going to keep bringing that up. I'm still butthurt about it.
Yeah, anyway, here comes Cookie now with a full battery, but getting very close, 110 behind of Ice Cream. Wowzers, but not too close behind him, keeping the same gap with Cookie and Ice Cream. The Star and ARO has caught up with him as well.
Star's got a bit of pace coming through the corners there. Had to drop back a little bit by the looks of it as Arrow gets right on Star's back end. Cookie gonna get an easy overtake on Ice Cream. Doesn't appear that Ice Cream's really tried to defend that all that much. He knew it was coming.
Yeah, Cookie now the lead. He has 3 laps special tires, so I think he will have a bit of an advantage. I should now look at Arrow. Is he going to try and get outside? No, he doesn't. He saw an opportunity, but he didn't take that opportunity. Yeah, Star, but it's fallen behind a bit. 6 tenths now. There's the gap between P3 and P2. Arrow still putting the pressure on. I don't think he needs to get it done though, because Star does have the 10 second pit stop penalty.
If
So
they
he
maintain
will
the
get
current
penalty.
order, then Arrow is going to be able to beat P3. FRC Luxury picking up a time penalty. All
Yeah,
by himself, 15 seconds behind F1 Lime.
yeah, you know, I'm looking very closely at the battle for P3. I know P1 brings it up, but it's the only race we have right now. Like the perhaps quite spaced out. But if Star does get a scan penalty, the scan second time penalty served, he'll be lucky to like scrape some points. He'll probably be like P9 or P10 after that penalty.
As Arrow makes a big move getting past Star, finally sets his sights on the 2 race leaders. As we come into the final
Yeah,
corner now. I
yeah,
would
I'm
love
looking.
to see Arrow get into P2 or even P1.
Yeah, we're looking very, very tight. This race win. You have a four-way battle for the win. 5 laps to go. Arrow getting very close. He's definitely got to be one of the quickest guys out there on track right now. But Star still putting the pressure on though. That might weigh confidence down a bit. So yeah, his high speed does have a sell on speed to try and get by. No, he doesn't. He does improve on a set to one personal best though. Heading into sector 2, but Cookie goes a bit wide, is he there? He had a
Ooh,
bunch of set.
got a bit of an
I
incident happening with
believe that is
Ritzy.
60. He is
Ritzy
off.
appears to have disconnected or something.
No, he's still there.
Ghosted, but
Ah,
something's definitely gone wrong for him.
there comes Luxy though. He's doing a bit of weaving.
What are they? The luxury started doing it too. Oh.
Anyway, I see now. Oh my god, they almost make contact going through that big, fast right-hander. Ice cream and cookie did. But Arrow, so quick now. They're just pushing the top two on this ice cream to kind of snap. Almost reached the very end. Lap 202 out of 26. Star still putting the pressure on a bit, but not as much as last lap. Dropped up a bit now, and like Harris is now good. And Harris has now joined the fight for the win. He's now in the RS range.
Gordon's got his work cut out for him. Needs to make up at least a second to get back to where he was.
Yeah, Arrow is going to try and make a move, but it's now absolutely never for the Irish driver in the Ferrari car. I don't know if he's Irish. Guess that. So yeah, this now or never for him. As he recharges his battery, and so is Cookie as well, both on a fairly full battery. But as we start bumping the battery, it's going to go for it. It's going to go right or left. He chooses left, and he goes by, gets the control braking zone, and moves up in the first place. Can Arrow bag my pass as well?
And Arrow makes it past Cookie as well. Cookie's saying
inside,
he attempts it.
Yeah, and Arrow now in second place. He's definitely going to win this.
Oh, you got to be careful of the commentator's curse.
Oh no, yeah, I had a back of that a couple of weeks ago in FLRT. Anyway, you had it down the inside, a mighty dive on the Mercedes driver. And if I could hand get around the outside, oh, bit of contact.
Bit of contact there between Rio and Star.
Almost taken to the round the base. Oh, getting very hard to Barty. This will be doing it again. A shut off. Like, for that voice. Anyway, Arrow, he's still so quick. I mean,
he's Cookie with a big move, bit of contact.
Wow, I did not see that one coming. Cookie regains second place.
I think he's got the straight line speed, and Arrow's maybe got a little bit more grip in the corners.
Yeah, Arrow though is going to try and fight it back. They look like one car, they just stop behind each other. Here comes Arrow. Thinks about it, but thinks better of it.
Possibly see him make a move coming up to this corner. No. He thought about it for a second, and then decided not to.
Here comes Harris though, goes round the outside of Star, and finally gets to fourth place. So, yeah, 3 laps left now. Not one left. I said a car off. I believe that was Gordon. Get a bit wide. Oh no, that was, let's say, again lapped. Oh dear. Anyway, can Cookie try and make a move? But I think it'll be Arrow making the move. Is he gonna go for it? No, he still doesn't have the straight line speed.
He is so much quicker in the corners, though.
Yeah, it would be an absolute heartbreak to leave this on this space. But it's good thing, but that is. I think the reason why I keep staying ahead, this thing absolutely dump the battery on the straight. It's still so close, I don't think I was going to win.
All of them have
now.
pretty decent battery for that straight with the DRS zone coming up now. Hey? Who's the ghosted car making moves?
That's a bit so. So yeah, Cookie now take the lead of the British Grand Prix. Very nice move. Well, Murphy's still a bit tried about now, but yeah, obviously looking at the lap car.
Where was this pace earlier, mate?
Where was the pace earlier? They can tell though, to the inside, very good.
Seriously? Where's he found this pace?
Yeah, on the penultimate lap though, Cookie in the lead, followed by Ice Cream and Arrow. I don't think Ice Cream has to watch straight line speed either. So can Arrow try and find his way past as well? He's still pushing the McLaren across the line. And he's perhaps finally gives way.
I'd kind of like to see a safety car just to tighten up the field a little bit, to be honest with you.
Yeah, a bit too late now, only 2 laps left.
Yeah.
But we have it. They're one of the best one.
I kind of have a feeling Ice Cream's going to overtake Cookie. Cookie's going to make a bit of a bold move. They're both going to get taken off the track. Arrow's going to take P1, and Rio is going to take P2. And then because of the penalty, Gordon's going to take P3. That's what I'd like to see happen.
Yeah, I'm not just warning about the commentators because. Anyway, I'm going to go full ride.
Oh my goodness, Arrow's saying, hey, let me catch a lift with you, mate. Like, come on.
Arrow moves for the second place. He might give a P1.
Is he going to go for a switchback on this? No. Oh my goodness, there is no room.
Oh!
No!
Oh no! No! Oh, Arrow goes off!
No! Commentators curse for real, for real.
They're looking to be in the act there. Anyway, on to the final lap. This got some time, right? Ice Cream looking very tight for the win. Rio Habits, still a bit far behind to make a move, but he's going to absolutely dump the battery. The battery in hot lap mode. Oh, that's heartbreak. Yeah, he's not going to go for it. But Cookie moves up into 3rd place. Can he take the final spot of the podium against Gordon, the championship leader? I think he can. I'm like, oh my god, how is that?
Crosscurry gets disqualified. Obviously, because he was in the AI. Star does give P4 to his teammate Gordon, who's going to try and potentially get ahead of Cookie. Absolutely heartbreaking for Arrow, though, who was looking really good for at least a P2 finish.
Oh my word, Gordon around the outside.
My
move that one.
Can he hold it though in the DRS? So, oh, bit of contact again. As we see a time penalty for the remaining Sauber on the track. Gordon goes wide, picks up a 3-second penalty for his efforts. You hate to see it. Which will put him...
It's going to be the McLaren winning the race. Ice Cream wins the British Grand Prix. And Cookie takes the final spot of the podium. And Star finishes P6.
Absolutely heartbreaking for Arrow.
Yeah, just missed out on the podium. Very exciting race overall. Very good battles. Red Bull 2-3, I think they will be the winning constructor of this race, if not Mercedes. FIA will be a bit busy, especially with that lap 25 incident. So,
and
yeah.
F1 Lime, who is a reserve driver, possibly not the performance he was hoping for today, but he can take solace knowing that he finished ahead of 6 other drivers, partially due to driver error, partially technical error, but he is in the points technically. So
yeah, like that's nice to see. That's nice to see. That's fair to see.
And Luxury
Let's just
now looking
find
to get
the
across the line, as well as Ritzy, who decided to
yeah,
take a bit of a detour on the grass by the looks of it.
they can look to you though.
Luxury, though,
Who
looking to get across the line.
there we are.
And
And
Ritzy has a
lastly,
minute and 40 seconds to get to the line. He's taking a bit of a vacation on the curbs there, coming up to the final corner.
here we go.
Oh, finishing in style. Oh, never mind.
Yes, we finished it.
Oh, oh.
Anyway, so yeah, your top six is Ice Cream, Leah Harris, Cookie, Gordon, sorry, and Star. So yeah, thank you for watching. I'm gonna go, but I do think Scones will do a bit of yapping before the stream ends.
I
So
am
yeah,
indeed. Any drivers that feel like they'd like an interview, feel free to hop into race one.
yeah, this is my time to go now. So goodbye.
Thank you for joining us. I hope you have a lovely evening, mate, and I'll see you on the next commentary. All right, we're gonna give it about a minute, and if nobody joins for an interview, so Cookie won't be able to. We've got Rio Harris. Rio, how did you feel the race went for you? Obviously, you managed to keep pace with the front runners for the most part.
Yeah, just annoyed. Should have won. There's
Should
nothing
have
left to
won.
say. Should have won. I should have been on top step, but oh well. This point to the constructors at least.
Yeah, it's always good to see it on the bright side. Um, how do you feel about the incident that happened with Arrow?
It's just a racing incident. It's the crap tire. It's the crap tire lock-in in the game. It will be a racing incident in
I
my
tell
eyes.
you, us in the commentary box, we were really cheering him on. We were hoping for him to get a podium. Um, was there anything that happened on the track that you maybe weren't too happy with? Maybe an overtake you felt was a bit aggressive, or
Uh, well, when I overtook the Mercedes Star, he decided to not leave room on exit, and we locked tires. That cost me a time. Then on the last lap, just the Haas kept ghosting inside of my car, and that was such a distraction. And Maggots and Beckett's and out of left field, and that puts me off so much. And then I had a poor run out of Chapel, and I think that cost me the win.
that might be something to potentially note, just to remind people if you're a back marker to get out the way and let everybody get in front, because that Haas was actually keeping pace with the front runners for quite a bit.
Yeah, because he had new shafts. He had I think he had at least 10 lap up fresher tyres.
Well, yeah, but I think it might be a good idea that we'll make notes of it and make sure to remind people that if you're a back marker, let the people get in front and then resume your race.
Yeah.
Was there a moment of excitement, maybe an overtake you did? You were like, yes, finally, or something along those lines. Maybe you got stuck behind somebody.
I think when I did actually then get past Star, I think the next lap I was like, oh thank God, finally. And then, but I saw Cookie and Arrow go off, and I was like, oh my God, I can actually win this. It's like yes, I'm annoyed that Cookie went off because I think he would have won because he was closer. Because I'm in first and third, but instead it's what second and third. It's like I think it's a couple points drop, but still good points in the constructors.
Yeah, you guys are doing well in the constructors. Yeah, thank you so much for your time, Rio, and hopefully see you next week. And I'll be rooting for you. I hope you get that podium next week.
I did tell you last week, didn't I? Guaranteed top 3.
Yeah,
Remember that?
you did, and that's something we can definitely call back to. You were saying if Niall's not there, for sure you're gonna get a podium. I do remember you saying that.
Challenging for the win, and I was
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, you know what? Not bad at all. Really solid performance from you and Cookie as well, who is unable to do an interview this evening. The other podium was that ice cream. Was that correct?
Yeah, he won by 2/10. Those 2/10 are gonna haunt me.
You'll just have to find them in quali next week, won't you? Anyway, yeah. Thank you so much, Rio, for your time. I hope you have a lovely evening, and we will see you next week.
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers. All right, we've got F1 Lime in the commentary box, who made his return today. How do you feel that it went?
I mean, it's a process of emotions. I wasn't there to put up a fight for anyone. I was there for enjoyment to get back into it, and I think it went quite well for me. Looking back at the results, I'm not too far off the top guys of Tier 2, which has a lot of hope for myself in Tier 2. So I think that's quite good if I'm comparing myself to Tier 2 guys, which is where I normally want to be. So I think it went quite well.
Yeah, for sure. I was saying to Miku, who was in the commentary box with me this evening, probably not really the result you were hoping for, finishing P14. But at the end of the day, you need to look at the positive. It was P14, right?
That's correct.
Yeah. The positives being you finished the race and there was 6 people who finished behind you. So not bad at all.
Not bad at all, and I must admit the battling at the first turn where that incident happened really played me down a lot. I had to swerve and brake and avoid that, and that gave the cars in front of me about 5 seconds of gap, which I couldn't catch up to, no matter how much I tried, because I was battling with 3 cars, with 3 of us battling behind, and we couldn't catch up. We just kept losing time. So I think that's one thing that really dampened me today, was that turn 1 incident with that Alpine. I had to swerve and avoid that, and it just cost me so much in the race.
Yeah, we were keeping an eye on the scoreboard. You were about 3 seconds behind after the first after that incident. Maybe the move next time round is just kind of DRS swap, so you can at least keep pace with the people, with the people in front of you.
I think that's what we were doing really, but it was hard battling at the same time, and it just slowed us down quite a bit. But I mean, it was fun. It was fun. There was no wheel banging, no nothing. It was fun, and I must put that on the positive and say it was fun. So looking forward to Tier 2 next week. Hopefully, I get a drive there, and I can actually put some decent points on the board. So.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm looking forward to seeing you on the grid with me. Chances are you'll be finishing ahead of me. I hate Texas. I just can't. It doesn't click with me.
It's not that bad.
I'd much rather do Mexico.
I quite like Texas. It's quite fun to drive.
It's
Quite
those
loving.
sharp corners I struggle, and there's like 2 really sharp corners that I just like turn 1 and I forget the number of the other one. I struggle so much on them. Getting grip out of those corners is a nightmare for me.
Yeah, it's hard. I mean, my grip levels today were going as well, because I came out of the pits behind, I think, BRL, and I was almost like, I would close the gap, then I'd open the gap, close the gap, and my car was just so unsettled behind him. But then I don't know what happened to him, because he just stopped, just coming into Vale, and then just disappeared. I don't know what happened to him.
Yeah,
It gave me a free place, so.
there was a couple people who got disconnected and couldn't reconnect. So that is unfortunate, but I do believe that's all we're going to be able to have time for this evening. But thank you so much for the interview, F1.
Thank you.
And we will just go, I think it's the